In more than one way, a visit to Doi Suthep on the edge of Chiang Mai is a must for many people. A high point too. You literally wind your way up a very well-made road to the top of quite a mountain to get to Doi Suthep. It's a magnet for all visitors, and Buddhists, of course, really just have to come here. So whether it's raining or not, as it is a little bit today, you'll see a lot of people arrive by 8 o'clock in the morning for the first cable car trip to the top. It's quite surprising how rapidly the numbers of people here to go to the top of Doi Suthep increase. Some carloads have gone already. We're still in line to get up there. This must happen every day, so I guess they're used to handling big crowds. So as one group come out, we go in. We have a window too, a window on that side and at the back. I'm not sure what there is to see, but a lot of us going up to see it. So it's obviously not really a cable car as such, it's a kind of lift, isn't it, but one that goes up on an angle. It's a very steep angle to the top of this mountain where the monastery is and where people come in such numbers. Having just arrived here at the top of Doi Suthep, already people are making their offerings. Many of them probably just mental thoughts, but they also always accompany it with a candle that's been lit. That makes it atmospheric, doesn't it? And the offerings are also going to the images of the revered monks who have occupied this extraordinary spot at the top of the mountain just outside Chiang Mai. And having arrived here at the top platform of Doi Suthep, there's a real sense of community amongst the mostly Asian people who are here, who know what it means to them to be here, and who are really enjoying the experience. For those of us looking on as commentators, I suppose, it's also uplifting because this is a beautifully kept peak of the mountain. Fantastic stupa here is sheathed in gold, and you can see immediately that it's superbly maintained. So the whole area has this glow to it, a glow of gold and of reverence. And here, opposite that incredible stupa, is the entrance to the main temple. It really does have an air of mystery, and it's extremely inviting to the many people who come here today, most of whom would be Buddhist, of course. This would be their prime destination, and it's occupied by a leading monk of Doi Suthep, and people are coming in to pay homage to that Buddha figure there, which in itself is very interesting for this area. It's recognizably in Burmese tradition. You'll notice it has reddish lips, which is the practice in that country. And it was Burma, of course, that occupied this part of northern Thailand for a couple of 100 years in the past. Of course, it was a welcome time when they were sent out back to their own country, but the influences remain in different ways, and that's one. Everybody wants a photographic record of their day here at Doi Suthep. It's a special place to be, and not all can get here that often. So it's special, it's reverent, but it's also, you can see, a fun day for many. They obviously want a photographic record of the day. This sort of place brings out the best in people, and that's why they're here. Of course, today, as you can see, there is still a little rain in the air and certainly a lot of mist. We're not getting the views I'd hoped for, but we are getting a very special community feeling. But I can't help thinking how special it must be on a really summery day, with the gold glittering and the whole beauty of Doi Suthep at play here on the top of the mountain. Well, today, as you can see, is a barefoot occasion. Not uncommon in Asia, of course, where people take off their shoes a great deal, but certainly here this would always be somewhere where you would enter without any shoes on. Today is also a little damp, so we're paddling around somewhat. I'm interested to find that there's believed to be a very good reason for that, that if people don't wear shoes, there's no way that they might accidentally be taller than the Lord Buddha. In many ways, it's a privilege to be here on a day that's overcast and it's a really misty mountain morning at Doi Suthep. But we're fortunate as well that these days they have those cable cars that come up, and so many people make this trip that it's important to have great transportation, which they now have. They didn't always. Previously, people came up these stairs, and I think I'll descend in that fashion just to have the complete experience of being at Doi Suthep. The stairs are right before me. Quite a lot of them too, but it's all downhill as I come to the end of this visit. You'll notice that on either side of these stairs, fantastic snake emblem. It's the naga, which occurs so much in the legends and mythology of, well, the Indo-Asian area, really. Two huge snakes is what they amount to for us, and they call them, as in the snake stairs, the Bandai Nag. It's a naga on either side as you descend at the end of the visit to Doi Suthep.